What up, everybody? What's going on? Whistle Gang Podcast. It's your boy Ferb here, back with another episode with the hype man in the building. Oh, hype man is not in the building right now.
He halfway there, look like. He coming in.
Coming back. Something happened. Let's see. Hype man is back. Hype
There
man.
he is.
Yeah.
There we go.
What
up? What up
with it?
Man. Another episode, man. We back. Whistle Gang Podcast. Excited to have Hype Man on the show. Another Hype Man.
Absolutely.
Whistle Gang Labo.
Happy to be here.
It's a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, man. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of emotions going all over the place. It's a lot of feelings, a lot of thoughts, a lot of opinions. But before we get into all of that, for everybody who don't know, I took my son yesterday to Levi for his first Levi game. And look, hype man, look. Everybody who's not watching it, if you listen to on the audio version of this, it's Joe Lenore, founder of Nana Empire, with my son with the bottle trying to give him a shot. But he got the full tailgate experience yesterday. He hung out with us. With my man Mark. I mean, my son was just everywhere. Everybody was loving him. He was dancing with Juice and stuff like that. He got the mic from that's the in-game announcer in the stadium. I forgot his name. What's his name again? P?
Yeah.
Met him at the rally. But
don't give me the line right now. Don't give me the line on nobody.
It was a good experience for my little son, 3-year-old. That was probably the best.
I bet he enjoyed that, bro.
Yeah, he ran the thing. He did that was probably the best part.
And you know that commercial? You know that commercial where they say flight to San Francisco, $2,000. Game tickets to the game, $8,000. The smile on my son's face, priceless, baby. Priceless. That's what's up, baby.
Man. So that was cool.
I'm gonna be doing the same thing like you just did in a couple weeks.
Okay.
There you go.
My two youngest, they'll be their first time going
out.
Yeah,
man. Make sure you take them, get that certificate. It's in the I think it's about your section. Could that come in?
Section, yep.
Yeah, I'm about 102, the other side of the field. So I had to walk over there, take him over there. He got to run the little 30-yard dash and all that, and and hurdles and tackle the dummy. So it was pretty cool. But so just want to start off with something positive. The other thing positive is shout out to the New York Liberty. I know this is a 49er podcast, but I am from New York. Hype Man is from New York. I'm a Bulls fan, the men's basketball, and the Mets fan. The Mets is the only New York team. The Mets, the Islanders, and of course the Liberties are the only New York teams I root for. So WNBA champion. Shout out to Stewie, Sabrina, and the crew. Hype man. Any shout outs from the Liberty? Jonelle Jones, Jacquel Jones.
The Lady Liberty, they did it.
They did it.
Everybody talking about, they cheated for the. Lay it down. They won, man.
LeBron, shut up, man. It was a foul. Shut up. Shut up, man. Oh, man, let's get to some football, man. 49ers football took an L yesterday.
Man.
We took an L. 49ers are 3-4 on the season. What is it they say? Your record is what you said. What is it? Whatever. We are what our record says we are. That's what it is. We are what our record says we are.
So we are.
We're a 3-4 football team, regardless of whatever is going on. P, what's your thoughts on just the game? What was your thoughts of the game yesterday?
First of all, let me get this off my chest now. Sitting at 3-4, baby. If you're ready to throw in the towel on our team, and you want to do the blame game on Kyle, you want to blame our quarterback now, you ain't faithful. We done been through the hard time. We done been through the trenches. Like I was telling y'all before, I don't been flying out to different states watching Nick Mullins play quarterback, getting spanked. But you got to stick with your team. Yeah, we going through it right now, but we ain't not one game got blown out.
Not one game.
We there with all these injuries. We close to victory every game with all these injuries. So when we get it going, I don't want to see y'all posting, oh, my Niners, my Niners, my Niners. Hey, be with the Niners when they good and when they going and doing bad. I was at work today. I told everybody you got 5 minutes. Let me have it. After that, I don't want to talk about football. So I'm here tonight. We're gonna get it off our chest and we're gonna move past it, baby. We doing bad. We staking up the field, but we're gonna get it together.
All right, but now what about the game itself?
The game itself, man. Hey, um, the only disappointment I'm gonna say is Fred. I don't know what that was you was trying to do when you let Fat Boy Mahomes run down the sideline like that. I don't. You lost me with that one, Fred. I'm
It looked like,
disappointed in your tackling. I'm
yeah,
gonna just say that, and I'm gonna leave that right there. And then Mufasa, you get trucked. And he all on the internet, on news, telling everybody how he trucked you. I'm a big boy, Mufasa. You better man up. Come on, baby. Hit
sure.
somebody. Get a flag. Hit somebody. I don't care if you hit him. You scared to hit this man. So that's the only problem I got. We played. We tried to score. We didn't have our offensive weapon, so we couldn't get no points on the board. But at least stop them. You know what I'm saying? That's what football is, tackling. Y'all scared to tackle now. That's my thing. That's my take on it. But yeah, go ahead. I don't want to get too worked up, man. But yeah, I thought we had a good chance to take the victory. We got a couple bad interceptions. We got down in the zone again. Our offensive our red zone offense is not clicking. It's non-existent right now. So Cal, you got to work on that because they blaming you right now, Cal. I'm gonna just say that they blaming Cal right now. So go ahead, hype man. Take some of this off my back right now before I talk the whole show about
I got you,
how
man.
we stunk
So,
up the
you
field.
know,
What's
I
your thoughts,
I,
right?
I was shell shocked yesterday. I didn't even go live last night with the hype cast, man. I was shell shocked.
You
Hmm.
texted this
I didn't know
morning.
what the hell just happened. I'm just being honest, you know, it's my squad. I'm not giving up on them. I'm not giving up on them.
No way.
Absolutely. I know y'all see my post last night. I ruffled some feathers out there, basically saying like how a lot of these fans, I can't believe it. A lot of them now are saying we need to get rid of Brock Purdy. He sucked. I'm like, what's going on with y'all? Like,
How you
y'all are
saying that?
very sometimey. I don't like that.
Right.
Like, okay, he had a bad game. What quarterback don't have a bad game every now and then, right?
Exactly.
Bad game. They schemed up right for him, and he fell into their trap. You know what I mean? He was thrown in the double coverage. I think he didn't see the other defenders out there in that double coverage. I think
I
he
don't
just
know how hype. I was in the end zone seat in that direction, and I said, "What is he looking at?"
I don't know. I
Yeah.
was watching some of the replays and stuff. I was like, all right, maybe he didn't see this guy like playing under, like he didn't see him. I don't know what it was, man. But it was a bad game yesterday. I didn't go to work today. I
Mm.
already knew. I told my staff, look, boss won't be in today. I'm doing PTO. Y'all chill, and I'll see
Right.
y'all Tuesday. I ain't going. I tell you, I didn't go.
Oh man,
Had some coffee on my deck, and I was gonna go live with the coffee. I said, "Nah, I can't. I ain't ready yet. I had to wait for tonight."
Right. Right.
listen,
Goddamn Niners.
Hey, how was you doing up in the stadium though? I know you was about to. I had my bail money for you just in case. Ferb, I
no.
had I had the bail money set aside for you. So
So, so all right. So obviously we talked about Little Man and his great
hmm
experience, but I think I seen a couple of people post on like some of my pictures and video I was posting. And to answer everybody's question, the vibe was off. It was the tailgates were whack. They were like we I think we did the shot stick one time and like we was trying to find 49 people. You see what I'm saying?
wow,
Like it wasn't a line or people fighting to get to it or nothing. Parking lots were empty. The vibe was just off yesterday, man. There was a lot of fucking Chiefs fans. There was a lot
wow.
of Chiefs fans. A lot of them. All in the hotels, a lot of them. I'm like, okay, here we go. P, I go into the game.
Hmm.
I said, put the chains on the doors. Put the chains on the doors. Y'all can't get out now. It's over. Put the chains on the doors.
Right.
And hype, we laid an egg, bro.
I
It was
tell
so
you, man.
disappointing. And the bad part, it was hotter than a mug. It was
Mm.
so hot. Like, yo, it felt like one of them 100-degree games yesterday. Sun beaming down on you. We losing. We not playing fiery. There's no energy on the defense. Fred, I see Mustafa hitting the hole before Fred hitting the hole, beating the man to the spot. I mean, I could go on and on and on. The same thing. Brock Purdy, the first interception. I got the same viewpoint as him. Obviously, except for I don't have a 300-pound coming at me trying to kill me. But there was nobody there. I would say it's probably his worst game or second worst, depending on the Ravens game from last year on the Christmas Day. We're not a Super Bowl team. We're not a Super Bowl team. I'm faithful. I'm still in it. We're gonna talk about solutions and we're gonna get to what we think the record should be at the break point and coming out of the bye. But we got to be realistic. I'm faithful, but realistic. We're not a Super Bowl. We're not a Super Bowl team right now. I'm not saying we can't be, but right now we're not.
That could be the issue though, Brad. Like when you cocky and you walk around with that cockiness, sometimes you lose that energy you need to have out there on that field. Like if I know, hey, I'm the 49ers, I'm gonna go ahead and beat everybody. Debo gonna do this, Christian gonna do that, but it's playing out different now.
That's
We
true,
really
but
hmm
where is it at though? I don't see like even in the stadium yesterday, right? I haven't seen no social media clips. Now in the stadium on the jumbotron, they show like last year's stuff of the boombox and Trent and them coming out, but I
hmm
didn't see a boombox yesterday. Like I keep saying, like something is missing in terms of that swaggadocious. Something's missing. Like where is the whatever they play, NBA Young Boy. So I don't listen to none of that. But like NBA Young Boy on the thing coming out, you know what I'm saying? I just the swag don't feel it don't when you go hype in a couple weeks. Yeah, Brian in the chat. Shout out to Brian, Nana family, ATL Nana family. The vibe seems off, man. I'm telling y'all, there's some like Fred is not Fred. Fred is not flying around.
He
I
definitely
tell y'all
won
all the
yesterday.
time. Go
He
to the
definitely won
games.
yesterday.
I go to the games to watch Fred, and Fred is always the first defensive player on the field, hands up, ready to go, attack whatever may happen. And they just like lollygagging on the field now. Like there's something with this team not clicking. Let me ask y'all this. I'm hype, man. Let me ask you this. We've already bought him up, and everybody wanted to get rid of Kyle. I'm not a fan of that because who you going to replace him with? But
Right.
do you think like he's lost the team, or you know what I'm saying? Like, are his words not getting through to the team anymore?
So I hear all the time, get rid of Kyle. He's garbage. My thing is, I always want to say to them, if you get rid of him, who you replacing him with? Who
Right.
you gonna get that's gonna make us turn around and be instantaneously successful? Like you know what I mean? Um, I'm not sure if he lost the team. I just think that right now we're in a weird situation where we cannot move the ball running. I watched a sports show earlier, and the guy brought up a great point. The Chiefs did their homework on us.
Oh,
See,
Spags owns them.
they were stacking the box, and they know in order for us to throw, we got to run. He
Right.
shut the run down. I love Mason, but he does this thing before he gets to the hole. He likes to dance. No, get to the hole, then move around. That is it's not Cal's play calling. It's the execution of the plays. Players are not executing. He didn't lose a team because the team is behind him. You hear him. This is our coach. We support him.
Right.
It's the execution on all levels, offense, defense, and especially special teams. What the hell?
Yo,
I'm gonna let you get to there, bro. I'm just saying. What the
but
hell?
hold up. But to P, maybe
Mhm.
I phrased the question wrong. Not lose
Okay.
the team, but is Kyle not as good as we all think he is? That's the question. Is Kyle
I
not as good as we all think he is?
I think Cal is a great play caller, man. I mean, coach, whatever you want to call him. But in the situation, I mean, it'll be hard for any coach to go out there. You don't lost your first receiver, your second receiver, your running back out. Defensive side, we got injuries all over. So I mean, again, we right there, regardless of the injuries. So I can't really say Cal has lost anything. He's just working with what he got.
Exactly.
The problem is Cal. He has depended on the the first line of offense, the first line of defense people or personnel, and then when they out, it's like he's scrambling now. He ain't the confident, the arrogant Cal that we used to, the trick play Cal that we used to. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he's trying to find that groove, and the other teams just like you said, they've done their homework and they one step ahead of Cal. Every team we've been playing has been one step ahead of Cal. So we get everybody back on the roster, get rid of some of these injuries, and I think we see a different Cal after the bye.
So talking about all these injuries,
Hmm.
I'm at the game yesterday. I see I see Debo. I was in the first play, and he comes right out after the first play and takes a knee. And if I'm not mistaken, it was like a running play and it was like a hold or something. So I'm like, is he even engaged with anybody? Why is he coming out the game after the first play? It might have been the second play. I'm just like, okay. So I'm talking to my man behind me. I'm like, you see, I'm like, all right, let's watch that. I was about to text the group chat like, yo, what's up with Debo?
Right.
And then obviously he didn't come back in. So everybody in the stadium like, oh, he's a P. He's a, you know what I mean, he's a wimp. He's soft, like sick. You better get his ass
Wow.
back out there. Today we learned some pneumonia, fluid in the lungs, blah blah blah. I'm like, damn. All right, he got a little excuse, but the BA injury happened right in front of me. Same
Mm.
happened right from where I was sitting. It sounded nasty. It looked nasty. Um, but I will never forget 2 plays after that at wide receiver. It was Ricky, Conley,
Hmm.
and Cowan. That shit was scary. And when you said Kyle doesn't know what to do with the second unit,
He
it
don't.
looked and felt like
He
it.
don't. He
What was
don't.
like? What was your thoughts, Hype? Like when you started to realize, like, oh shit, it's no Debo, it's no BA. Okay, we still got Kittle out there, but like, there, Slick Rick, Cowan, and then we threw Ronnie Bell in there. I said,
Oh
oh
Hey,
man.
no.
When I
please get
seen him,
rid
I
of
was like,
Bill.
"Oh no,
Please
what's
get
going
rid of
on?"
Bill. Five Bill.
From that
Five Bill
school up north.
yesterday, man.
Yeah, from
I
that
tell
school
you,
up north.
I had like a little watch party with my friends and family. Every year we do a friends and family day at my house, and everybody's like, "What's wrong with your coach?" I'm like, "It's not the coach, man. Like, let me tell you something. If all you work at McDonald's and all your staff calls out, and you got to call in all the people you just hired last week to come run the store, you're
That's
gonna
exactly
have
what it is.
a
Yeah.
long wait time for fries. Money might be miscounted when they give people back their change, right? Ketchup might be on a burger where somebody might be allergic to ketchup, right? You get what I'm saying? They didn't get the order right. You got even though they're professionals, right? I get it.
Hmm.
Everybody in the NFL is a professional player. If you're not used to running routes, if you're not used to getting the balls, if you're just used to playing special teams, right? Things like that. When your numbers call, everybody can say, you better be ready when your numbers call. A lot of people ain't ready for the moment
Right.
because they didn't think they were gonna be in the moment. And
Correct.
it showed
Bell.
yesterday. It showed.
Bell. That's why Bell pulled off his route. That wasn't an interception on Brock. That was
It
on
wasn't.
Bell.
He pulled off the route.
Yeah.
So
And so,
obviously, so it looked like he pulled off his route because I was like,
Yeah.
who
yeah,
is
he
he throwing
damn
the
sure
ball to?
did. I was like,
That
what is
wasn't
he
that wasn't
doing?
on Brock. Brock knew
What is he
where he's
doing?
supposed to be going, but he pulled back.
But that's what happened when you don't get reps with the first team. Rocket,
Right.
their timing is off. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Some of that he had to freestyle it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I used to be a
Right.
rapper. He had to freestyle some of his plays. You know what I'm saying? Like he really did.
I will
You
tell
know,
you though, if you watch the All-22, obviously I saw it in person. Pearsall was open off the line, like especially
Mm,
like his first 3 to 5 snaps he got. I'm like, yo, why isn't Purdy even looking over there, going over the top? One of the plays, the safety was shaded over there, so I said, okay, I see that one, but my man has separation off the line of scrimmage yesterday.
right.
damn sure
He had
did.
some separation off the line of scrimmage, but unfortunately, the only passes he caught were the ones in the middle of the field.
You know, that's because they got it. They really haven't been able to play together at all, right? So that'll work itself out over time. A couple of practices together, right? When you look quarterback and you panicking, you're going to go to who you know to go to.
Who you know,
That's why you
right?
see
There
Brock
was
was trying to
nobody
get
out
to
there he
Kittle
knew.
as much as he could. He was trying to get it to
He
Kittle
didn't
and Juice
trust.
as much as he could. You
You
know what I'm
don't
saying?
trust anybody, and that's some of the great ones. Even in basketball, Mike, Kobe, they ain't passing the ball to nobody who they don't trust. Same for
Right.
Brock. He out there. He looking for. Again, we go back to last season when I said when Debo's not out there, that's his comfort. That's his baby. He know Debo is gonna play. They gonna mesh. They gonna feel each other, and he don't got that comfort out there. You know what I'm saying? So it happens.
So staying on this topic real quick.
Hmm.
So obviously BA done for the season. Um, you think is that I know some people would joke have been talking crap. He hasn't even started the season. Blah blah
Right.
blah blah. Is that I think it's a huge loss, but y'all quick thoughts on that? You think it's a
I got
huge
a
loss?
I got a quick comment and then you can have it. All right.
Yeah.
So at the watch party yesterday, man, when of course he dropped the first one, the big
I
one.
was mad about that. Now I
I
went
was
off.
mad about that. So when he catches it and he get hit, I'm like, get your ass up. Everybody in there like, no Pete, no Pete.
Yeah,
Look, I'm like,
man.
man, he
Yeah,
ain't hurt,
man.
man.
Yeah,
Get up.
man. Yeah, man.
Right. But then when I realized it was the significance of the of the hit. I, prayers to the BA man. Prayers to BA. You're gonna be missed, but again, he's not gonna be missed that much because he hadn't got it going. So he's gonna be missed on the field. That name alone, but he hadn't had it. He ain't got it going this season. So slide somebody in the spot and pick up the pieces and keep going, man.
All right.
Shout out to 15. That's your spot.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shout out
I,
15. That's your spot, boy. Come on.
I tell you this, right? I definitely agree with you, P. I called it. I called the BA game. I remember that, right? Beginning of the season, I told y'all when he was going to
Hmm.
show up, he showed up. Um, it's unfortunate what happened to BA. You know what I mean? Like, you
Right.
never want to see no play. I don't care on our team or a different team go out like that. And
Correct.
his was pretty bad. He tore both his ACL and MCL. You know,
Mm.
so he really got to have a strong off season, working out, rehab, things like
Right.
that. But I'll tell you, P hit right on the button. Like he hasn't really impacted us in a positive way this season. So
Right.
I'm not saying he's not important. What I'm saying is, with him being out the situation now, it's like okay, we already to me he was out the situation because he wasn't clicking, he wasn't doing what he
Right.
can do. Now it's to me it's a great time for Jennings and Parasol to really step up. We know Jennings can step up, right?
Right. And he want that payday. So
You want the
Jawan,
payday,
go
so
get your money, baby.
you're gonna see it. I know everybody's saying, "Oh, we need to trade Debo and get two good receivers." Who are you gonna get? Like, come on, stop it, stop the madness, man. Like,
Right.
BA is out, next man up. Pray for a speedy recovery. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And to be honest, for him, he locked his deal in at the right moment, right?
Absolutely.
He
Because he
locked his
would have
deal
never
in.
got this deal. He would have never got this deal coming off of the injury.
No, it wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
So prayers to you, BA. You know you one of my guys on the team. Slick Rick and Third and Jawan, it's your time to shine. And that's what's
Absolutely.
going to happen. You're going to see people going to step up. There's a lot more players coming back in the next couple of weeks. You're going to see a different situation.
Somebody in
Guaranteed.
the comments already saying Kyle needs to go.
Oh wow.
so the receiving core, obviously moving forward, Debo, obviously get through this pneumonia. He's supposed to be day to
Hmm.
day. They ain't ruled him out for Sunday. Obviously for Dallas, you got a big game. So we got, I think Jawan should be good to go. He missed a week with the hip. Obviously
Hmm.
Ricky's healthy. You got Cowan who had a nice catch long deep. If Purdy puts it out further, that's what.
Hey, Didn't he get deep on him, man?
Yeah.
Yo,
That
If he puts it in
separation was
front,
a fool, wasn't it?
that's
when
a
he caught that
touchdown.
ball, right?
Yeah.
I thought dude didn't touch him. I'm like, get your ass up and go to the bench. I want you celebrating for him. Everybody in my house is like, what's he doing? And you see the little finger just nip his elbow. I was like,
Wow.
God damn it.
So and then like today you saw reports about us interested in Cortland Sutton. I think that would be a mistake. I don't think we need a receiver to replace BA. I think we have everybody in house. Y'all thoughts? Receiving core, think we
Same,
good?
yeah,
It's not the
same
issue of
thing.
the team, right? Yeah.
You don't
Same.
need to bring nobody in. I say just move folks around, move your personnel around. You know, hey, they know
Yeah.
your system, Cal. So just move them. Don't bring
Only reason,
nobody in trying to learn our system. It's too late for that. We
Bring in
almost
Chief.
at the panic, so we
Hey,
can't have nobody new coming
hey,
in,
I'll say
man.
this. Only way we would move to get another receiver if we really feel as an organization that Parasol is not up to speed yet to say like he's gonna be number 2, right? You know what I mean? Because really, Debo's our all-purpose weapon, but BA was actually our number 1 receiver. Okay,
correct.
that's what it is. I don't think Parasol is there yet. So if they feel like okay, he got a lot more to learn, and we in win now mode, that's the only way I would see. Like you said, Sutton. We was on calling Sutton when BA situation was going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to feel about that. Like I want to say we got who we got in the building, but if we in win now mode, do we have time to see if we can get somebody up to that level? I don't know yet.
Now, Mo, we just trying to beat Dallas right now. Shit.
Right.
Well, win now mode meaning we trying to make the
Yeah,
That's
playoffs.
it.
Like
I know.
we trying to make the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm honestly at a toss up right now when it comes to that.
All right.
You know?
Well, the dude throwing them the ball had his whichever way you want to rank it, first worst game or second worst game, like I said, depending on the Ravens game, Christians from last year. Think he's gonna be able to bounce back, no issue. Brock is still our franchise quarterback. This is a one-off. What y'all thinking?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's still the man. I mean, he
Who is
might
the
have knocked
man?
off a couple thousand off of this contract coming up, but
A
hey,
couple thousands,
he's
hopefully a couple millions.
he's still our man though. He's knocking a couple thousand off of there now, Brock. Hey, Brock, look at this. Hey, you see that right there, Brock? That that interception was yours. So we're gonna minus you a couple thousand right there.
Right. Brock is our
Yeah,
guy,
but
man.
yeah, absolutely, man. You can't throw him away just because of a couple bad games.
Well, let's look at it, right? The
I
guy that was
mean,
across from him, right? The other quarterback had
had
his
a
worst
terrible
game of
game
the
too.
season.
Yeah.
154
Game of the
yards.
season.
He threw for 154 yards, no
And ain't
touchdown.
nobody talking about it. Ain't nobody saying nothing about him.
Because he won the game. We have to find a way to win that game yesterday. Jesus Christ, don't get me going.
Right.
Go ahead, hype. You was talking.
You know, they talk about he's not it. He ain't elite. Like, listen, man. Do you know how many superstar elite quarterbacks in the history of the NFL have had way worse games? Way
Exactly.
worse games. Like, people gotta stop overreacting. I know sometimes it's overreaction Mondays or whatever they call it, but they got our fan base, man. I wish you ever seen the Men in Black where Will Smith could do the pen and you don't remember nothing anymore.
Right.
There
That's what we
are a
need.
lot of fans that I would see at the tailgate lots. I'm like, what's up? Give me some Dak. And Block, you don't even remember being a fan no more. What you doing here? You need to go. You need to go. It's okay to be disappointed. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be mad. But like when you start talking about getting rid of Brock, because next week when Brock Purdy throw for 4 touchdowns and 5 million yards, right?
That's my guy. That's my guy.
Oh, I
That's
knew
my
he was gonna
guy.
snap out of it. I want y'all to know I took some screenshots. I normally don't do this, but I did it. Because I want to expose some people. Like, don't do that to yourself.
Right.
You look silly. You look silly. Brock is our guy. He'll be all right. It was a bad game. Spags said something a week ago. Brock Purdy is one of the only quarterbacks that he faced that he has a hard time of figuring out. And he said he was going to figure him out. He figured him out.
Yep.
You stop the run, Brock is in panic mode. That's what he was doing. He was forcing stuff. It happens,
Forcing
man. It happens.
Forcing
Came at a bad time for us, but he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. Gonna be
All
like
right,
that's right. 44.4 QBR for Mahomes. Come on, everybody got to chill out. You gotta chill
Right.
out.
yeah.
Right.
But the only difference is the plays. Mahomes made a few plays when they needed to be made that we couldn't. We were in the red zone, about to take the lead, a field goal, and we turn over the ball. Like that's the stuff that can't happen, continue to
Right.
happen.
We
So
should
you're
have had
absolutely
that
right.
field goal. We should have
Right.
never tried to force the ball, and we could have ran it,
Yeah,
Now
and
I
and then
then
what?
still got a field goal out of it. But you forced
Correct.
Brock hand, you caused the interception, take points off the board. That was 3 points. We down by less than a touchdown now.
Yeah,
That
and
could
then
have
one of
been.
the
I
two
Go
tell
ahead.
you
things
this,
too.
right? I'll tell you what our struggles is in the red zone. I love Mason. I know everybody's talking about trade for a receiver. If you ask me, I would. If I was us, I would go look for a veteran running back.
Well,
And
CMC supposed to be back. It came out today. He'll be back for Tampa.
who's that?
CMC
Uh, I
after
think
the bye.
they said
Oh yeah.
after the bye. I honestly don't think he's going to be ready to go until after the Tampa game.
Kyle said for Tampa he should
I
be a go.
know, but he also said in the conference tonight. He also said it all depends on his practice during the bye week, how he looks in practice. He said we might go a week or two out. My thing is this: CMC come back. I love CMC, but he gonna
Mhm.
need a game or two to get to CMC mode. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of mental. I love Mason, but what I'm seeing from him from the beginning of the season to right now,
Totally different.
it's different. He's not confident. He's not hitting the holes because before he get to the hole, he's dancing. We need somebody that know how to get their hole and then do what you're going to do.
Hmm.
That's why we struggle in the red zone because we can't run the ball in the red zone.
Well,
Teams know that.
well, to your point, he's never had this much pounding on his body at an NFL level. This is a lot
Exactly.
of carries, especially in the Kyle Shanahan system. So it could be
Exactly.
some of that. Secondly, I did see something about us possibly trying to reunite with Mozart from Miami. He lost his job pretty much to A Train or whatever. So that could be a possibility. But
Oh,
the
okay.
other thing is too is yesterday in particular, I disagreed with two or three couch in. If I recall, the first time when we kicked the field goal, we was like on the 2 or something like that. And I'm like, let's just go for it. Like we're on the 2 yard line. Let's go for it. We kicked the field goal to put 3 on the board to make it like 7-3 or whatever, or 3-0.
Hmm.
Think whatever. Then when um when we scored the touchdown, we should have went for 2 to tie the game. Instead, we went to kick the field goal and he missed the field goal. We go for 2, we get the 2. What has it been? It would have been 14-14 instead it was 12-14. Because then what happens is now when Kansas City scores to when they go 21, it would have been 21-14, and we would have just had to now score another touchdown to keep the game tied. But instead, we had to play catch up. Like we had to now score and try to get a 2 point, and then now we're chasing. Now we're chasing it.
So
So I
let me ask you this,
disagree.
Brad. Let me ask you this though. I I know you've been a Niner fan for a billion years, right? A
Yeah,
billion. Have you ever seen Cal go for it? Huh? Cal is gonna take. He's gonna take the easy way out. I never seen. We want him
I
to go for it so bad.
I
Cal,
agree
that's
with
not
taking the
Cal, man.
points a lot of the time, but like we were rolling, we were driving, we're on
Hmm.
like let's go. Like the defense, like we just talked about, they didn't do much. Except for that 8 minute drive that ended the game. Like that broke my heart. But
Right.
that other than that drive, that 8 minute drive that in the fourth quarter that they had to kill the game, kill the clock, we kept him in check for the most part. He had 154 yards.
Wow.
So
Mahomes.
Brad, let me ask you something. You brought up the points, right? Of the play calling decisions we made in the red zone, right? Why do you think Cal made those decisions that he made?
It's got to be because of the personnel.
Confidence,
Or
yeah. He ain't got it
had to
right
be
now.
because of the
Here you go.
personnel, and had to be because of the personnel. I thought you was about to show us something.
I'm gonna go out and come back in because I can't hear y'all.
Okay.
Oh
Go out and come
man!
back in.
All right. Go ahead. So Pete, special teams.
Mm-hmm.
Special teams. What are we doing, bro, with the special teams?
Man, like that's probably the worst. That's probably the worst unit on our team right now, man.
Yo, special teams right
God
now.
almighty, man.
Yo,
We going through kickers, we going through just everybody, man. Like,
yeah, we can't make an extra point.
right.
We
Like
can't punt.
I thought your boy was bad, man, but
Yeah, now everybody want Moody.
right. Bring well Moody, we miss
Everybody,
you, Moody. Hurry up.
everybody want Moody back now, huh? Everybody
Y'all can
want
hear me
Moody
now?
back.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got you.
All right.
We on the
So
special teams, but go ahead back to your point.
all right. So real quick, I'll get the special teams job, but why you think Kyle made those decisions, right?
Personnel.
Personnel, and we know Kyle Shanahan. If he don't trust the situation, he not
Mm-hmm.
gonna force it. He know we can't run. In order to be successful in the red zone, you got to run to throw. Okay, that's what it
Mm-hmm.
is. The red zone is one of the most trickiest places to be because the field is too short to throw, really, and sometimes it's too far to run. So you got to know your personnel, right? We
Yeah.
don't have the right personnel when it comes to running the ball.
Well, let me ask you a
I
question,
heard,
Hype. Let me ask
yeah,
you a question. Is
yeah.
Juice just is he just taking up a spot right now? What are we doing with
Trying to
Juice?
hit Juice on the wheel route.
We here's the thing with Juice when it comes to Juice. They're using him more for protection than it is for
Mm,
him to be to do what he can do. And
okay.
that got to be for a reason. Maybe they don't trust some of the linemen that they got in front of Brock, right?
No, the line playing good.
They're playing good, but there's a reason why they're using him in protection more than they're using him to get in the play scheme. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
There's
Right.
a
don't
reason
know.
why.
If
So I heard you say Mostert. I heard that situation. I love Mostert, but I wouldn't want him because I feel he's going to be off the field more than we're going to be in the same predicament. If we were to go for a running back from Miami, I would bring back Jeff Wilson Jr.
Jeff
if that
Wilson.
was a
Right.
possibility.
we probably
He's a
wouldn't even
little
have to
more,
trade for him. They probably would just give us him.
and
I don't
that's
Jeff
what I'm
ain't that
saying.
bad.
Go for the low hanging fruit. I would go for Jeff Wilson Jr. Shit, Cleveland is in fire sale mode. Go
don't say
get
Chubb.
Ford.
Oh, I
No,
think
not
he
Chubb.
said
Go get
Chubb.
Ford. Go get Ford. Just a veteran that could hold us over. We were successful when we had 3 running backs in the system. We were successful at running,
Right.
right? Even when CMC was getting the bulk load, they would bring Mason. They would bring Mitchell. What was the other guy that went to Philadelphia? What was his name? I forget the dude. He got drafted the same year as Mason. Anyway, my point is,
He was the
we
coach. You
need
talking about Sermon?
no, not Sermon. This is
Oh,
the other guy. I forgot his name. But anyway, we need to have running backs by committee right now.
Right.
Garendo is not there yet. He has these little plays where he might bust one, but he's not really there yet, right? I think he's a little bit away. He can run, but you see the fumble that they have. Thank the Lord it went out of bounds,
Right.
right?
oh my gosh!
So
I was.
I just think if we do make a move, I think we should get another running back.
I don't think they are though. But
They
special
not.
teams, they brought in another punter today. So Wisnowski average is down. And yesterday, you know,
Davis Price. Sorry, my bad. Davis
I thought it
Price.
was a Davis. Okay, that's what I was
oh
Davis
yeah,
thinking.
Price.
yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. Thank you, Reggie. Thank you.
So there is a forgot the name of that movie, but if y'all was still watching the game, first of all, this Kansas City Chief lady, why you still laughing, Pete?
Go ahead, man.
She
Go
tried to
ahead.
pull one. She tried to pull up my number yesterday, hype. In my section, well, I'm section 102. I was sitting in section 103 because I only have the 2 tickets and it was 3 of us. So I'm in section 103. And this visitor lady, I ain't gonna describe her, but she starts standing up talking about where y'all going. Sweetheart, we right here. Sweetheart, we right here. Don't play with us. Don't play with me. I said, I'm right here. We not going nowhere. I don't know where they're going, but I'm here. And everybody else starts saying, yeah, sit down. We here. Shut up. Blah, 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 blah. So that was funny. But my point is, Wisnowski needs to be released after that goddamn onside kick. And there was a movie. I forgot the name of the movie. I can't remember the scene, but he says, man, this is a perfect ending to a fucked up day. And that's what I started screaming yesterday because that onside kick was horrible.
No, that's not on Mitch. That's not on Mitch. If anybody should be fired, it's a special teams coach. Listen to me. Why are you putting a punter in to do an onside kick? He's a punter. Right. Only thing he know how to do is put the ball downfield. He don't know how to. You get the kicker. You hire the kicker, right? You bring the kicker in. The kicker knows what to do in those situations. You see Mitch. Mitch was like uncomfortable. He was like, you can see his eyes. I can't believe they're gonna have me do this shit.
Yo, and then I'm not sure they showed on TV, but then he kicked it, and then he put his hands on his hips.
Dude, you didn't get to see. You didn't get to see the at home at the watch parties. They zoomed in on his foot. He missed the whole ball. His shoestring pushed the ball, dude. His shoestring. He already. Right. If you look at Mitch's face before he even went to kick, he knew it was a setup. It was a disaster. He already knew it because he looked at the sideline like, y'all really want me to do this? Like me? Come on, man. The special teams coach, he gotta go. Yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
So P, I know we ain't gonna talk about the game right now, but the Cowgirls come to town Sunday night.
Yes, sir.
Is this
we have to?
Is this a must win? Like we gotta be 4-4 going into the bye.
Hey, it's a must not only to keep our playoff drive, our playoff hopes alive, but to keep them Cowgirls from talking. Man, I cannot, bro. I can't.
So this is more personal for you.
It's personal, yes. Please don't let them. I promise you. I won't be able to log in on Facebook for about 3 days. Please, Lord.
I had to turn off my phone.
Please, Lord. Right. Please.
Is this a must
win?
No way. For the team, not personally.
It's a must win.
Yeah.
It's a must win for a couple of reasons. One, morale. Player morale is at an all-time low.
Going into the
y'all know people in the building. Y'all know. We all know people in the building. And what I'm getting is, it's like people are not even talking to each other, man. It's that bad right now. Right? The fans don't come to the game because we know why. They're trying to sell their tickets so they can afford their tickets. They make more money off the Kansas City and Dallas game, so you're definitely going to see more fans from other teams in the stands, right? But this is first of all, it's a morale when we have to win this game for the morale.
Right.
Second, we have to win this game because front offices start killing themselves when they're playing this bad because the trade deadline is approaching. When front offices think they don't have a shot, they start to offload to gear up for next season. We don't want to be thinking that way. Dallas is a critical game because coming out the bye is going to be just as hard as this little stretch right now. Got Tampa Bay, Seattle, Green Bay, Buffalo. The Bears are playing pretty good. There you go. Right? So we got Tampa Bay, Seattle, Green Bay, Buffalo, the Bears, and the Rams. The Dolphins might be waking up, right? They getting to a bat, they getting hype. And the Lions. We got to start. We have had a hard time stringing together wins. That's the problem with us.
We damn near gonna have to win out. We damn near gonna have to win out in a minute.
I know I gave y'all our prediction earlier in the season, before the season started. I said 12-5. Well, I forget what I said. But we on par for that. So I believe we're gonna be in the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
the season starts now. The season starts this coming Sunday against the Cowboys. It's a must win.
So
Must win.
yesterday, obviously, hurtful for a lot of reasons. One, I hate losing. Two,
Mm-hmm.
family tied to it, so now they got the one up again on me. But in reality, obviously, besides being 3-4, it really doesn't hurt us. The AFC team, and I still
Right.
believe in my heart, one, because I'm faithful, but we just have too much talent. I think we're still the best team in the NFC West, and I think no matter what, we will win the NFC West. And I hate to say it, but even if we went 9-8, 10-7, we will win the West, and we will go to the playoffs. That's the only thing like I could
It's
promise
like
or
you
like
say, it's
really
still a
believe.
lot of football left, man. It's
Still a
still a
lot of
lot.
Whole lot.
football left. CMC will be back in 2-3 weeks. Debo should be healthy after this pneumonia. JJ should be good after this little hip. Ricky's healthy. You'll still have Mason with CMC now to see what that looks like. Brock Purdy's gonna have to play better. And I seen it in the chat earlier. I think maybe Brian. But I do wonder if that ankle injury for Fred was a lot more than what was led on to be and stuff like that. Cause he doesn't seem the same. We haven't seen the same Fred. But the
The
defense somehow,
quickness wasn't there.
yeah,
He'll chase
something's up.
down somebody and smack him. He didn't do that yesterday.
Yeah, so something's up with that. So the bye week is coming at the perfect time. Just beat
Mm-hmm.
Dallas, get the bye week, regroup. But I think I'm comfortable, unfortunately, like we're about what's going on where we're at, because I know we're the best team in the NFC West, and we'll win our division.
Right.
Y'all agree? Disagree?
I agree. Oh yeah.
I agree, especially now with a DK Metcalf injury, right? Um, they're
But he said
saying
it's
that
week to week. It says week to
Okay.
week.
when you go out on the stretcher when they bring that cart to get you, it's a
Yeah,
little more than week to week. They ain't gonna they don't want their opponents to know like this is like might be a little
yeah.
different for him. But
And
he
we're
wants out. He wants out anyway.
yeah.
Right.
But hold on, real quick, right? The other part to it too is, which is wild. Seahawks play Buffalo this week. Buffalo go to Seattle. Buffalo beat Seahawks. We beat the Cowgirls like we supposed to do. We right back in first place at
Right.
4-4 going into the bye.
Yeah,
That's
Oscar. Yeah,
crazy.
Metcalf got injured. But
Yeah.
that's why I said to me it's kind of a must win because it will be great for our psyche and our morale going into the bye with a win over the Cowboys, right? Going
Mm-hmm.
into the bye, we get more players back after the bye, right? And we're gonna have a very, very hyped up Tampa Bay team. We already
Right.
know
Good
what
team. They
you
up 10
know.
zip right now on the Ravens. Watching it
This
right
is what I'm
now.
saying. They're
Wow.
very hyped up. We all know the history. With Boza and Mister Flag guy. You know what I mean? We already know the history. So it's like even though they pieced it up and they said they got past that, we already know that's gonna be there still. That atmosphere
Right.
is gonna be there. You know what I mean? Boza is getting into prime time form right now. Right? He's adding pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I
We
seen him
beat
with
the
an
cow.
attitude yesterday.
This is what I'm
He had to be
saying. What did I
separated
say?
yesterday.
I said he don't do that, right? He
Yeah,
get
he
the,
didn't.
Right.
He had to be separated yesterday.
he's getting that now, so he gonna get nasty, man. So we gotta
Oh
beat the
yeah.
Cowboys. Going to the bye with a win, that's gonna build everybody back up,
All right.
right? The Cowboys is doing bad right now, so like you said, we're the best in the
They're coming
NFC
off a
West.
bye.
Yep, comfortable the best in the NFC West. If we could beat another NFC opponent,
That
that's a
helps us
start.
more.
That's
Yeah.
a start by making separation going into the second half of the season.
Yeah.
We will win. We will beat the Cowboys. We will win, but we have to win.
Right.
All right.
It's a must win.
It's a
It's
must
a
It's a
win.
must
must
win.
win. All right. Well, listen, man.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. I got one more thing. I got a quick little story, man. So
All right.
we had the game watch Sunday, right? I'm trying to keep the peace. We got one little nagging Kansas City Chief fan. It's a young lady. Um, and I kept trying to tell her, I'm like, listen, you don't want to be around us now. You better go on back there where your little folks at. She just was in our face the whole game. She get up from her table, run through, this jaw jacking like how we would, and I understand that. But listen, if you ever jaw jacking with me at a watch party, a tailgate, a game, whatever, listen, you see, we are the Whistle Game Podcast. Do not put your hand on my whistle. This little heifer grabbed my whistle and she put her mouth on my whistle, bro.
Oh,
I
she
wanted to
did it.
kick her. I wanted to kick her
Oh,
through the window.
she
I
put the
wanted to
mouth
kick
on
her.
the. Oh my
Yeah, bro.
goodness.
I snatched the whistle off, and she put a Kansas City necklace on me. I took that off. I kicked it across the room. Don't put your hands and definitely not your mouth on my whistle. I'm luckily I got some more backup whistles, but
Oh
bro,
my God.
listen, listen, don't do it. But I just wanted to give y'all a little laugh right quick. But yeah, man, that burned me up, bro. That burned me up.
Oh man. All
Let me
right.
answer Ronte's question real quick. Ronte, they said Greenlaw might not be back till like maybe the end of
Oh
November.
wow,
Yeah,
he might not be
Greenlaw.
back till the end
Yeah,
of November.
Greenlaw got pushed back today.
Yeah,
There's no timeline
wow,
on Greenlaw.
wow.
Everybody.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no timeline
crazy.
on Greenlaw. And I think too, just looking way a year from now, it's going to be the same issue with BA, ACL, and MCL.
Mm,
It's complete. The whole knee is gone, so he will not
wow.
be ready for the start of the season. He
I
will probably
know.
be a week 6, week 8, if that type of contribution
Well,
next year.
I mean, it's
It happened
happening now.
early though. Yeah, it ain't at
It's
the end of the
happening
season, so
now.
yeah.
Yeah, but typically ACL is like 6 to 8 months.
6
But
to
now
8
you got
months.
to
Yeah,
add the MCL to it.
yeah.
Okay.
And then now the contract really kicks in next year. He get paid $30 million because this year he's playing still for the 14. They're gonna take it. They're gonna take that time with him.
Yeah.
Valuable asset. So
Yeah.
just like Green, they ain't gonna rush you back to say, okay, you good. Like
Man,
we playing in the schoolyard, they gonna wait.
this came at the
Unfortunately,
worst
So
time
with
for
that being
me.
said, hey, y'all can kill it with the Debo. Debo ain't going nowhere.
yeah,
He's
Debo
not
gonna be getting a lot more
nowhere.
valuable. And he got to step it up though. But I think he will.
Yeah.
But this is what I understand. People be so quick. Get rid of this play. Who are you gonna replace him with?
Right.
I see somebody
Who
in the
gonna
chat
do what
talking
Debo
about
can do?
trade somebody. The Trent Williams need to retire, get a top 5
Wow.
pick. I don't even know what he's even talking about. I've seen a couple of times tonight people talking about trade this, trade that. I just been ignoring.
Okay, these people sound like they packing the season in already. They want to start getting draft picks. Come on, all right, I get it. Trent Williams ain't playing up the Trent Williams type of shit. I get it. But he been playing good. I mean, the first
Right.
couple of weeks, okay, I get it. He was cramping up. He was out of shape. Wasn't in season. He's starting to come around, man. Y'all chill out. Stop getting scary.
Stay faithful, man.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, man, we appreciate you guys
Stay
tuning in,
faithful.
watching another Hype Man Whistle Game Collabo podcast. Please
Yes, sir.
make
Yes,
sure you
sir.
are subscribed to our Whistle Game podcast YouTube page. You're following us on all social media, including Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure you're following the Hype Man. Hype Man, go ahead.
So you can catch me on my Instagrams at I am Hype Man 49, or you can go to my personal one, AK79. All right, I ain't got the YouTube yet, but I'm getting there.
We're gonna get Hype Man YouTube. Whistle Game Podcast, man. We got 2 sponsorships that's about to come up live. So we will talk about that more probably next episode. But we got some show sponsors coming.
Oh, let me plug my sponsor. Let me plug my sponsor. Let me plug my sponsor. Zinny. Zinny ain't going, yeah, that's the Heineken, right? Zinny. Listen, see these frames I got right here. Listen, I'll put my link in the comment section, right? These are Zinny's new OptiFlex frames, right? They specifically designed for podcasters, gamers, and people who telework from home that have headsets on. It's not made to be bulky, made to be super light and flexible. And you don't even know you got these frames on when you got the headsets on. Like it's super light. I got the block lenses, so you don't see the the lights in my eyes. You see my eyes.
Man, hey, I need them because right now, I'm freestyling. I need glasses on right now.
Look,
but you will see all this light. You will see all this light in my eyes if I have my glasses on right now. I need them.
Zinny, holla at me when I get to Buffalo, baby.
I got you. Look. I just put the link in there, the Hype Man link. You'll get discounted prices.
Oh,
These are fashionably durable and very inexpensive, man. Very inexpensive.
Okay.
They need to pay you more, hype man.
I
Hype man
appreciate
in
that.
the stadium and everything on the
Yeah,
Zinni commercials.
Yeah, I see myself in the blue. But it's a beautiful thing, man. Shout out to Gold Bar Whiskey too.
Shout out to Gold Bar. I saw them yesterday. Shout out to I Am Tailgate, the 49ers tailgate. And everybody else saw out there in the bay and the tailgates, all love all
We
the time.
forgot
Hey
one.
man,
We forgot
shout
one.
out to Dealworth Grill, man. That's our new home for
Shout
our
out.
watch party. Shout out. They showed us love, bro. The wait staff was amazing. They did an amazing job. They was pumping that food out. The drinks was going. They wasn't ready for us though. They thought it was gonna be 1 or 2 tables. Nah, my boy. The whole section. They had to open up another section for us. So yeah, we're gonna pack it out. We're gonna pack it out coming up next Sunday, baby.
I got one more sponsor shout out too.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to Estrella Jalisco, whatever. I saying it wrong. The official beer of the Niner Empire. Now look, I know I had a Heineken in my hand. They don't have it in my area just yet, but the hype is gonna get it. I got the hookup coming.
I should have
shout out to them.
They were there yesterday. They had the tent and everything up and stuff like that. So I don't know why I didn't grab some, bring some back. But yeah, so shout out to them. They are the official beer of the Niner Empire. But other than that, man, make sure you subscribe. You following us on all platforms. Continue to watch the show. We appreciate all the love and support. Stay faithful, y'all. Like I know everybody has a hot take. Everybody wants a thing, but just stay faithful. We have a really good team. We have a really good coach. I think it's the Madden curse, but don't tell nobody. But I think we'll be back, and
they coming for you
healthy, and I think we're gonna beat it. Like I said, we're West. Just stay faithful. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain: we will beat Dallas. Other than that, man, catch us on the preview show. Cowboys at 9 Sunday Night Football, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Peace out, man.
Peace out.
Stay
baby.
faithful.